Okay, here is the webinar of BetterTrader about how to use the BackTester. We will start this webinar today with quick view over the system, and then we will continue with the BackTester and really how we can use the BackTester to prepare for economic events that are about to happen, and how we can use the BackTester after event happened to see what's the market reaction in similar situation and so on. So let's start with quick review. BetterTrader have solutions for day traders, intraday traders, that we're covering three main parts, or we have three main products inside that you can use. One of them is the economy calendar, which real-time analysis. The other one is the trade ideas. The third one is the voice assistant that is kind of complementary service to the system. And the main thing is the backtester. With the backtester, you can see what's happened in similar situation in the past for many opportunities that raised. It could be trade ideas that come from economic events or from some markets movement. So let's start with just pick several instruments to the watch list. USD, Canadian dollar, add S&P 500. That's the way I customize my watch list, so you have everything that you care about. I don't like to add too much because I like to be focused on 3-4 instruments. And now let's review. Just we had release of new home sales. The expectation is 643. The actual number is 627. We don't need to calculate by ourselves this situation. It's weaker, but it's a bit weaker or extremely weaker. It's between a bit weaker to weaker. You can see here the numbers and the indication. This you get in real time. Let's jump to another event. Is the that released 15 minutes ago. Manufacturing PMI expectation 55.1. Actual number 54.5, and this is weaker. It's not just a noise. It surprised significantly for this event. Okay, so let's do. I want to try to catch like real thing, and then let's take the home sales, new home sales, month on month. Okay. This event released several minutes ago, just when we started the webinar, and there is many trade ideas. So the release it's weaker. We had a revision for the last time update. It's a bit stronger. So in general, it's weaker. But then as a trader, we need to act on it. And the way to act on it is to know which market is most correlated. So you can see here in the trade ideas tab, I get all the instruments, all the trade ideas that relevant to my watch list. So you can see here gold, USD CAD, and the S&P 500. This event, new home sales, just released weaker, and we have trade idea for the USD CAD. You can see entry price, profit target, and stop loss. Shortly we will cover them, and then we will cover it, and then shortly, and then we will get much deeper. This trade idea, you can see the trade duration is 43 minutes. And what is this trade idea? I don't know if you can see it from your side, but I will read it. This trade idea was detected after analysis of previous new home sales month-for-month releases with weaker magnitude. So the same situation that we experienced now happened at the past. And then in the same situation, the system indicated that USD Canadian dollar went down. So, and 80% historical success. Let's see what it means. This situation happened in the last 3 years. Everything you have written here. This situation happened in the last 3 years 5 times. That we have the situation, it's new home sales with weaker magnitude of surprise, not a bit weaker and not much weaker. This the same magnitude. And 4 times this trade was win, and 1 time it was loss. So this is the 80% success rate, 4 out of 5. And then all what you see here, it's how the market reacted, and this is real time. How the market reacted at the past and today. But when we analyze the past, we want to analyze the success. So 4 wins and 1 loss. So let's analyze the 4 wins to understand what it means. In all these 4 times, the stop loss, the delta of the stop loss was this one that hold you to stay to get the profit target, which is here. And the first profit target is the point that we reached in the past for any single time. So here you have the current price. So it's a bit lower. So this trade just started 5 minutes ago. And if you are in, you are a bit in the money. It's still not success, still not failure. It's that is it. So you can get indication how far we are now compared to how success looks like. And that's the idea of the trade ideas. This is news-driven trade ideas. We have news-driven trade ideas we generated after news release of economic events, and we have price-driven trade ideas. So till now we cover the economy calendar. For any release, we have the magnitude of surprise. We have the trade idea after the release, and we can prepare for the next event as well. So let's pick some important event tomorrow. German quarter over quarter, GDP, going to release tomorrow. Which market should I trade? Euro pound, euro dollar, euro yen. And this is the nice part of the system. Even before the event release, we can see the opportunity that's going to be tomorrow. We don't know what the actual number going to be. But what we can do is to simulate what's happened in the past in similar situation. And you can see that in the past euro pound, if this really is going to be weak, the best opportunity is in the euro pound. As you can see, not so many opportunities for this event. So maybe I even will skip it. Maybe if it will be weaker, I will go long the euro pound. But let's try to find, like, maybe I will trade another event tomorrow. Let's take durable goods order. Okay, let's open this one. Oh, here you have much more opportunities. So you can see if it's going to be weaker, and let's say that this event going to release soon, I would want to go long S&P if it's going to be weaker. Counter logic, but still, that's what's happened in the past. And oil as well, you can see the West Texas oil and the Brent. The same situations, they went up, the S&P 2, the Nasdaq. So there is some correlation here. The weak core durable goods order lift this instrument. So I will go long on them. And if it's going to be a bit stronger, even to sell the S&P, it's not a bad idea, or to use the Japanese yen. So even before the event release, I can open the S&P 500. I can open the S&P 500. Again, let's say 5 minutes, because if it's going to be weaker, I'm planning to go short, so I can set up my screen even before, and this is the big advantage. You can set up your screen before the event release with the instrument that's going to be relevant. And for any event, there is about 10 instruments. You want to know which two you're going to react. So maybe use the Japanese yen. I already have here 1 minute. Let's make it 5. And USD Japanese yen 1 minute. So here on my screen, I am ready now for the release of the core durable goods. I can see the metrics. If it's going to be weak, probably good trades for the S&P. I have 1 minute and 5 minutes to get perspective. And if it's going to be weaker, I have the USD Japanese yen. Once the event release, the market move, there is a lot of happening. But here you will see the magnitude of surprise. And it will be very easy. You will see here the magnitude of surprise in real time. And you will see the trade idea. It will look something like this. So you get like the magnitude of surprise, the trade idea, and then you can continue by by yourself. So you don't need to be under pressure or something like this. You just get everything in one place. Your chart's already open. Now you need to execute, and it's not easy to execute well, but at least you have the analysis ready and the charts ready. So you're not trying to search for the opportunity. You're going to execute it in the best way that you can. This is the calendar and the economy calendar coverage. Here is the trade ideas, news-driven trade ideas. It's the same as we talked before. Price-driven trade idea is something new that we generate into the system. And you can see here, S&P 500, let's pick something. Price-driven trade idea in general, there is some significant move. Let's see, you see USD, Japanese yen, move significantly long to the upside at the last time. What should I do now? To buy, to sell? So price-driven trade idea, giving you the analysis, everything is back-tested. What's happened in a similar situation of significant move of the USD Japanese yen? And now we don't see nothing because we don't trade the USD Japanese yen, but we don't follow it. Let's edit USD Japanese yen. Let's back to, I added to my watch list, nothing for now. And nothing for now about this price movement. The idea about price movement is some movement happened. Here it's a good example, like USD Canadian dollar. It's 1 hour ago, so it's almost not relevant, but this is the same idea. This trade idea was detected after USD CAD move up 0.3%, which is significant, in the last 60 minutes. And the trade idea is to buy USD Canadian dollar. So something happened, some instrument move. It could be the same instrument as this trade idea is. And then you get trade idea, what's happened in similar situation. This is about trade ideas, calendar. I want to pass about the voice assistant shortly, and then we will move to the backtester. This is the main part.
It looks like we're all set.
Here is Jay Edward. Jay Edward is here to follow you during the day from desktop with notification about some new trade ideas, which notification about the magnitude of release. So once economic event release, she will tell weaker, service PMI, USD service PMI, weaker, and then the number. So you even get the magnitude and everything by voice, so you can be more focused, and it's about to assure you that you understand the situation. It will be a reminder. If you're just doing coffee, you will get notification to your phone, but if you are in the same room, you will get notification, service PMI in 5 minutes. If Trump tweet out of nowhere, the voice assistant will be here. So you will get a tweet, the Donald Trump tweet, and that's inject a lot of volatility in some situation to the market. Elon Musk talked about taking Tesla private. Our user got it here in the system very nicely, and some of them was happy to get it on real time. So this is the voice assistant. It's about to follow you during the day about market that open, the market close, new economic events in 5 minutes, which instrument have some trade ideas. Okay, now let's move to the backtester. Here, the backtester have, before I start to show you the real data, there is 2 things that you can use the backtester. First thing, you get some trade idea from BetterTrader. Like before, when we reviewed this one, 4 times win, 1 time loss. Okay, but you're a professional trader. You want to see the charts. You don't want that just to trust it. You want to see what's happened in this situation. So with the backtester, 1 click here, I will do it later because I want to use this example here. 1 click here, and you can see what's happened in similar situation in the past. You can see this stop loss trade. You see this for success, and you can review the charts 15 minutes before up to 1.5 hour after the event release. So you can see the volatility, you can see how the market moves, and so on. This is after the event release. And we will do this simulation in 1 moment, so you can see it by yourself. Another way to use the BackTester, and this is available to any news-driven trade idea or price-driven trade idea. Another way to use the BackTester is to prepare for the event. We can go to the event page and we can see which market is going to move. But you can see more than this, because here I'm running some simulation about unemployment rate. Let's say that it's about to release in half an hour. Of course, it's not real, it's not today, but I want to prepare. I want to see how the market react to weaker, if the number. So I click here, weaker, click submit, and that's what I get. Weaker unemployment rate happened 9 times in the last 3 years. I can set up the dates here. 8 out of 9 times, the S&P 500 moved up. So I know I want to focus on the S&P 500, but it sounds a bit weird. The S&P went up after negative unemployment rate. Strange. Let's see the charts, and this is the power. I can open the S&P charts. This is one time that it happened, 15 minutes before the moment of the release and after. You can see the market went up. Then another time, like the previous time, you have the date, you have the numbers, the expectation, the actual value, and the market went up. And so on and so on, market went up and a bit down and continue. And this is another time the market went up. So, and another one that it went up. So negative unemployment rate lift the S&P 500. So for sure, I'm not going to go short after the event release. And if I will see from BetterTrader that that's what happened, I know that how the charts looks at the past. I can confidently looking for some long opportunity after this event, because I understand what's happened in the past. Our trade idea, it's not about signals, about like you have team of analysts that support you in real time, but you as the trader, you want to see what's happened in similar situation by the charts by yourself. And let's see it in real time. So this is the right side. You see I can prepare for the event. And in the left side, let's say some event up happened. Let's go here, new home sales. The magnitude of release, it's weaker, but I want to see what's happened in similar situation. One click here, and it's do all the research for me. It's loading what happened in similar situation of weaker new home sales. And here I can get the trade ideas in different instrument. And we focused about the USD Canadian dollar, right? So this is our trade. And I want to see what's happened before I execute or placing order in the entry price that you see here, because that's my responsibility. And then I can see the charts. Here we have the real-time charts. Here we have the real-time charts. And here we have USD Canadian dollar. The last time, 25th of July 2018, you can see what's happened. The market went down, and this is good opportunity for buy, not for sell, right? So this is the one that you lose. And then you can continue. Look, the market went down and you reach your stop loss. So that's the way that it works. You can see the market went down, reached the profit target, and then went up. So you can understand that this time frame of this trade, it's about 15 minutes. And then you have another time the market went down and down and down. So here it's a bit longer. So the 43 minutes is the average time that these trades, the success trades, reach the profit target, the first profit target, which the first profit target, it's the profit target that every the first profit target, every single trade in the past that was win reached this point. So, and the average time, it's a 43 minutes. Now I will go a bit for the questions. I see that there is here several. How many trade idea? Kelvin asked, how many trade idea generated per day? We're generating trade ideas based on the opportunities in the market. If the system generates a trade idea, it means that detected some movement in the market that worth to generate it, because the statistics, it's good. We don't just want to trade economic events or market movements. We want to trade it once we have some benefits, once we know something that someone else don't know, that 4 out of 5 times the USD Canadian dollar went down. That's the time that we want to trade it. So we're generating per idea, trade idea based on market movement. If it's a day with many economic events or the market is volatile, usually you will get more. And in other days, you will get less. Usually there is about at least, I believe, 2-3 trade idea to any instrument every day. I wouldn't trade all the instrument. I would focus on 2 or 3. And I will pick the trade idea that combining with my logic. So if I don't like to buy against the trend, I will not execute trade idea that come with this. So first of all, I keeping my own rules. And after that, I using the trade idea. So if there is no conflict and comes some trade idea like short Canadian dollar, USD Canadian dollar, let's do it. But if, I don't know, I don't like to trade 15 minutes before the US market opened and then the trade idea came, I wouldn't execute it. So the trade idea, it's not a signal. It's come like as a team of analysts that giving you, support you with the information, and you combine it with your own rules, your own logic that keep you as a successful trader, and then you use them.
New tweet of Bloomberg Markets.
Yeah, so this is how many trade ideas generated per day. Hello, everyone. Yep. Does the yearly plan include the BackTester? Yeah, I will talk a bit about the plans and what include what and what not. We have 2 main plans that subscriptions. There is 2 main plans. One of them is the BackTester, which is including everything. I'm moving to monthly so you can see the price. The BackTester monthly, it's $79. It's including the voice assistant, the trade ideas, the macro news, and the BackTester itself. So it means that it's contain everything. It costs $79 a month. The smart plan, the BackTester plan, if you are working for mobile and web, the BackTester plan is the most recommended, because from the web you want to see the chart. If you're working just for mobile and you don't touch in the web, so you don't need the BackTester plan. The smart, it's everything you need on the go. The BackTester is if you really sit in front of your computer. And this is the price. And the smart plan, it's $49. And it's including the voice assistant and the trade ideas, but you cannot see what's happened in similar situation like we see here on the right side. What we do have now is a plan for, let me pick the link for you. We have now offer for the BackTester plan, yearly plan, that include everything for $300. The regular price here, if you take yearly plan, it's $588. And here is the link for the BackTester plan. You have it for the webinar. It's $300. It includes everything. And this is the BackTester plan. If you have more questions, you can ask and I will answer here. So the price is $300. This is another question of Kelvin. This is, so the question is, so the price is $300 for the year or month. This is $300 for subscription for the whole year. It's yearly plan, and it includes everything. So it's like the plan that we have here inside the application. But
new tweet of Bloomberg Markets.
But it's from the link that I publish here in the chat, and it includes everything. It's for the months, not for the year, not for the months. That's it. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, Kelvin. Okay, so if you have more questions, I will fill there. If not, I want to introduce you to one main thing in the platform that we got some requests from traders. Let's back here. Let's see the trade ideas. And let's see here. Next event going to be soon. Yeah, we have the natural gas storage soon. Here, the brokers platform. This is new capabilities of the system. If you work,
United States natural gas storage will be released in about 5 minutes.
This is Jay Adwar, the voice assistant. If you have If you have, if you're a broker, use CTrader. You have ability to integrate your platform here. I will show you shortly. Or if your broker is Oanda, you can trigger the platform here. It's very simple. You click CTrader, you see all the brokers that we're working with. If it's not in the list, you can ask us here and we will make sure to add it. And one click and you can connect your broker, and then you see everything in one place. So the CTrader platform that you use is here, and it's nice fit everything in one place. Yeah, so this is the brokers tab, the BackTester you already know, charts, of course you know, and Info Hub, it's where you can find more about how to use the software and how to get like more guidance and things like this, even one-on-one, if you feel that it's necessary. We have a question here. Can I learn more about a trading instrument like ADX, RSI, and moving average? You mean about technical analysis? We're using the charts inside the system. We're using trading view and they have like of course technical analysis and everything inside, but we don't cover it here in our website. We're more focusing about how to trade the news, how to do smart trading and things like this. And the content that you can find, that you can learn in our education center, it's here. I will write it in the blog. There is in the chat. That's it for now.
United States natural gas storage will be released in about 3 minutes.
Here is the
There
link.
are potential trade ideas for S&P 500, dollar CAD, dollar yen, gold.
Here is my email too. Feel free to write me. And I think that that's if you have any question, just send me. Thank you for your time and keep in touch. The natural gas storage is about to release.